And we should be live. Welcome back, everybody. Today, I will be continuing my playthrough of the Somnium Files, nirvanA initiative. Let us hop into the main scene. Where we last left off, we were continuing our investigation leads. I actually forgot in the middle of the investigation while we were checking those various people. But I remember now, it was, we were checking up on everyone who had, what is this? Autosave or manual save? Manual save is fine enough. We were checking up on everyone who was in present place, who was present when the half-body killing appeared inside that game show. I guess you're just trying to get leads from there. So let's just load the save data.
Well, Ryuki, I'm counting on you.
God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
Hey, Zabi.
The Ferris wheel? I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny!
This is very important.
Purified my heart.
Oh yeah, that happened. But yeah, it's neat. These games have those flashback things to recount the specific moments. What? I didn't investigate his chair? Very important. Anyways, welcome Zabi, welcome Vashimir. Let us continue our investigation. Is there anything else to talk about his chair? No. Alright, let's go. So we just finished talking inside the Kumakura office with these two blokes. And we were about to head back to ABIS HQ, so let's do that. By the way, Zabi, I did change one setting last time. This might affect my Osmo streams later, but there is actually a toggle to turn on to hold reviews, hold a certain chat comments for review. Obviously, I don't turn that on because we're pretty degenerate in our usual streams. What is that old-ass car we're driving? Definitely a step down from Date's car from the previously.
You're going back to ABIS?
Oh, it's a limo, never mind. Yo, Chukichi, welcome back. Okay, I guess we're playing as Ryuki now. Yes, Tama, we're going back to ABIS. You, Date, you want to be?
Yeah. I want to reorganize the information I have so far.
Then, why don't you just do it in this limousine?
Oh, right. I guess I could.
So yeah, these AIs, you can only see through our AI balls. No one else can see them. Sometimes other people can hear them with the right hearing equipment, but it's only for those who are authorized and have the equipment. Also, this is a nice remix. From the previous driving thing, that is. Why is there so little to interact with in this? Where's my interactables? Oh well. Hello, Zabi, again. I hope I can see you and it doesn't not come back. But yeah, it probably shouldn't come back. But we'll see. But let me know if, as a result, any of your comments end up being censored. Who are you? Just like the suitors. Roll like a vicious beast. Scream like a little girl. Let's look at this. A woman. Recite the sutra sounds funny.
Essence of the Sutra of Great Wisdom, which permits us to go further. The Bodhisattva of the true freedom through the deep practice of the Great Wisdom. O Sariputra.
Okay, this isn't as funny as I thought it'd be.
Emptiness. Emptiness is no different to phenomena. Phenomena return to emptiness. Emptiness becomes phenomena. This incomparable mantra tells us.
Oh my god, he's still going on. I guess that was just the
further than beyond, to the shore of Satori.
Very polite of Tama to not interrupt any of that.
Shut up! Stop shouting!
But you surprised me. I thought that the ghost of an S&M pervert with a police died in a tanning.
Damn.
Haven't I showed you this body many times over the past 6 months?
Okay, very suggestive. One of the commands is 8-ball. So enjoy that one. I actually don't know really any of the other commands.
I'm still not used to it. Your body is semi-transparent, and I can only see you in the left side of my vision.
Yeah, it must be trippy to half see anyone.
So, why did you come out?
Question for all Osmo players.
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
Where's my interactables? I don't want to talk to this bitch. You didn't hear that from me. She's nice. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her yet. She has nice design though. Let's ask irrelevant questions. What do you think of this car?
Honestly, it reeks of bad taste. Makes me want to puke just looking at it.
Keep talking like that, and I'll throw you out the window.
Then you'd be a goner too?
I don't think these windows actually go down.
I'm the one driving this car, you know.
Right now, I'm using the camera to steer the car remotely. I, of course, control the gas and brakes. I send signals electronically. It's technically a self-driving car. I suppose that's true, even though it's someone else driving it. Self-driving cars are driven by AIs.
Why don't you take the leap and buy a different car?
I can't. This car is all I have of my parents.
Your parents passed away, didn't they?
Alright, I should probably turn on auto mode so you don't hear my clicks.
Yeah, in an airplane crash when I was young. From then on, I was living with my younger brother. But 6 years ago, he also.
About the reason Jean's right half suddenly appeared.
Isn't that what you're investigating for?
Yeah, but remember what Mr. Date and Iris said?
For some reason, just the right half. Like it traveled through time and space.
Maybe that body teleported here from some other world.
I think Date's been spending too much time with Iris.
The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension. And that split the body in two.
Don't tell me you believe that.
No, just for some reason it's stuck in my head.
Let's organize our information.
There isn't much useful information to sort out in the first place. If I had to say one thing, it would be the ViewCube video and that QR code link. By the way, I'm going to cut down on the word salad and call it QR video from now on. The teeny bit of information we got from that QR video is pretty much all we have.
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago. A video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
The mysterious video known as BATS 490, correct? There's a code hidden inside BATS 490. They say the code reveals a specific location.
Everyone who visits that place is said to have gone missing. They all left behind the same message. I've learned the secret of the world.
I guess that investigation asking all those students who also saw it was more useful than I thought.
BATS 490 still up anywhere
Ryuki
on
compiling
the
it so relevantly.
Here it is.
Can you please not... Oh, this is the original, right. The one preceding the QR video, as we're calling it now. By the way, this is actually on YouTube. I actually saw this before the game came out. It wasn't quite like this one. I think it's just for the game, but there was a BATS 490 video, indeed, in the... What's it called? What do they call that game again? The ARG, yeah. But there was indeed an ARG video. And it did have this style. It was very trippy and cool like this. I'm gonna assume that this is not gonna be an ARG, or we're gonna be playing in here and we don't have to decode any of that. I'm just gonna assume it's a Danganronpa brain control video or something.
They say there's a hidden message inside, but I can't even tell where we're supposed to look.
Maybe you should uncrop it from a screen and see the rest of the corners. Also, Zabi, holy shit, you played, or rather watched the entire thing in a single day? What the fuck? I hope you enjoyed it, but I hope you can see why I enjoyed it. Definitely a very riveting story. Unfortunately, what this game says, this is not going to be related to the first game case-wise, but in the very least, it'll make some references to people who answer the quiz properly. It was 2 days era? Oh no, my sense of time is fading away. I've been playing this game too much because there's too much going back and forth in present future. Clown time. Let's continue talking to Tama. Yes, I was intrigued. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Definitely quite the ride. Same creators of Zero Escape, if you know what that is. And I'm also not amazing with games with codes. I can't just watch everyone else run around answering the BATS 490 ARG. I was like, yes, that is the answer, even though I didn't put any effort into it.
Same as the QR video. It was originally uploaded to ViewCube, then it spread from there. The account holder is unknown.
In any case, BATS 490 is the only lead we have right now. If we can figure it out, maybe it'll lead to the QR video.
Right? Not like I'm lying, but actually
Ryuki,
justified.
You have a call. It's from Mizuki.
Mizuki?
I'm connecting her.
Oh, Ryuki?
Alright, 6 years ago.
What is it?
I remembered something about BATS 490. I thought maybe it could lead to a clue.
What did you remember?
Someone in my class at school actually figured it out. He decoded the hidden message in BATS 490.
He did?
His name is Shoma Enda. He might know something, so I would go find him.
Ooh. Shoma. If you guys remember... Oh, there's the other
Mages.
Yeah, it's the comedian's son. He mentioned him in passing. The Enda residence, 5:30 p.m. Day 2.
Shoma, you know what happened last night, right? The QR code displayed on that sign. There was a link in it leading to a video. We're calling it the QR video. I wanted to talk to you about it. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Invasion of privacy, let's go. Nice folding fin. Nice toy hammer. Nice window. What the fuck?
It's Ada Rooster.
Ada Rooster?
It's a character.
The sequel to Adder Rabbit from the first game. I wonder if they actually sold any Adder Rabbit merchandise. Where is the Cleone? Show me the Cleone. Only people who played the first game would understand. It's a closet. You guys better come out of there. Is this a puppet for the quiz?
It's old. Looks like a memento for the Quiz King.
Yeah, and the first one, interact with every single one, and there's pretty much always a pun, which, if you remember, that's what I was saying in the first playthrough on Friday. In this one, I guess I trimmed it down. Some people dislike the amount of puns, but I say to them, you did not have to select every object. It's just like your own problem as a completionist at that point. I enjoyed it though.
A picture of Ame no Uzume, a goddess from Japanese mythology. Supposedly, she's the goddess of entertainment and laughter.
Huh. Never heard of her before.
You laugh more often than you breathe.
Me.
Is this a poem written by Kameji? It says, "It's okay to fall off the horse. You're a saddle after all." Wait, this was supposed to be touching?
Don't be rude. I mean, like, it's certainly no... What's it called? I'm trying to think of any seminal book, but now it's suddenly escaping me. A Crime and Punishment, but it means a lot for just this 2 lines. Family altar. Wait, family altar. Oh yeah, I think he mentioned the mother, maybe, or maybe I'm misremembering. Who knows? Very inconvenient place to be putting it, though.
What is that on top?
Looks like earthenware. Maybe it's some sort of device?
Yeah, Iba loves her bugs, which is a bit weird, but you know, people have their quirks, and I like that about that game. Like, character development that isn't necessarily tied to the plot, you can just look around and you can see more about how to, like, that's not just investigate.
It's a CRT TV. But do you think you can pick up digital broadcasts?
It could, with a dedicated tuner.
Hide it from the melee players. We're gonna put a shrine on it and worship it for the next 20 or 30 years. Alright, let's get down and dirty. It's Shoma. He's working on something in silence. Oh, is he an inventor? Or a creator of some kind? Let's start with a natural question since we are intruding. What about your father?
Just to confirm, your father is Andes Komeiji, and his real name is Yoneharu Enda. Is that right?
Oh dear. Looks like all these are gonna need silent treatment. What are you making?
What are you making? Don't tell me it's a bomb. I heard you went to the same elementary school as Mizuki? She's actually the one who told me about you. You know about the video called Bats 490, right? I have a feeling it's related to the QR video somehow. You solved the code in Bats 490, didn't you? And it showed you a certain location. Am I right?
He's completely ignoring you.
Maybe because he's wearing headphones.
No, that's not it. There's no sound coming from them.
You're just very intently
The
focused.
chastity belt on his heart must be locked tightly.
Did you really just say that?
What kind of metaphor is that?
You won't be able to see his uvula unless you open that lock.
So what you mean is, he probably won't speak unless you can find the key to his heart, I'm guessing.
There might be a key somewhere in this room. Let's find it.
Tama, are you lubricating your spot in his eye with your vaginal fluids? Because you need to calm down and get some action. Oh my god. Oh wait, we're investigating it because we're trying to find the key to his heart. Are we going to sync with him later? I have no idea. I doubt he's gonna be that uncooperative that we'll have to, but since we just met him, but we'll see. Usually when we sync, there's a good reason. Being uncooperative is only one of the many reasons. Oftentimes it's also because they are unable to. Such as if they're in a coma, or if they have some sort of memory issues, stuff like that. The broom is the key.
Talk. I'll smack your butt with this broom. Oh, you just laughed a little, didn't you?
I knew it. Punk ass kid. Anyways, it's probably gonna be this, but
Why don't you smack Shoma on the
Oh,
head
it's Alec.
with the folding fan?
I
These
don't
little
think
smash
he'd ever speak to me.
Why don't you hit your own head with the hammer toy?
Wow, what a jolly guy he is! I'm gonna tell him everything I know now!
I don't think that's going to happen.
yeah. Should probably read those out loud. Never mind. They're not really interesting.
Shoma, want to play Lucky Laugh together?
Not even a budget. Well, I didn't expect this.
That robot is so cool!
But yeah, they like voice acted a shit ton in the first game. Between every single thing you do in this thing to most interactions, to every single interactable in a room. And then they also did a bunch of unique animations just for every single choice you did in the Somniums.
Mr. Komeiji
There's
used to
so
be
much
amazing,
more effort put into that game,
but he still is, of course.
just for extra fluff. There are some people think that it was a detractor for that. Alright, it's probably this, or maybe it's this mystery thing on top of the
Do
TV.
you want to watch TV together?
Beep.
Yes, Shoma. What is your answer?
God, Shoma, you wake up.
It's no use talking to him, I think. You'll have to find the key to his chastity belt first.
That's such an...
Why
no
don't
comment.
you try going under the kotatsu?
He'd probably run away.
Alright, fine.
God, please help.
You can help yourself.
Oh, is this not an altar to some family member, but just some god? Okay, whatever. Now, I have no idea what it could be. Do you know the Tokyo Ghostwire game? I actually do not. I've never even heard of it. Normally I would know about some games like that in passing if it's anything like this, but nope, does not ring a bell. Does not beep this button. This buzzer. Oh my god, I'm gonna murder this kid. Oh, what's there? X-ray, alright.
It's a closet.
I don't think Shoma will answer if I ask if I can open it. I wonder what's inside.
Then
it's all the host
why don't
players.
you use the thing you always use?
What is that?
It looks like a robot. I tried searching, but it looks like it's not commercially available.
A homemade robot, huh?
The true ending of the first one gave their all. Yeah, it was definitely something.
Showing me the robot in your closet?
Huh? How do you know about that?
Oh, well,
Like, don't get me wrong, the end of the first game, in terms of tying all the loose knots and the conclusion and the resolution of all the plot points, was like amazing. But that last little bit, and I do mean bit, was way to make it end it as cheesy as possible. But you know, I think that's the point. You know, after all that seriousness and like a lot of dying and gore, a lot of gore that is beyond any other game I've ever seen. They deserve something cheesy and stereotypically happy, I guess. Even though somehow Iris's mom got feeling back in her arm to dance. Ignore that fact.
Tell him you heard it from Kumeji.
right. I heard about it from Mr. Komeiji.
From my dad?
That's right.
Okay then. Just for a bit, okay?
Oh wow, you made this? Holy shit. Okay, I guess contextually, if we have like holographic police lines,
Yeah. I call it Robota.
I guess we're a bit in the future.
There's a junk shop in Akiba. I got all the parts there. This robot only has one tire. It uses a gyro to keep its balance. Fine-tuning it is really hard.
Wow, that's really impressive. I'm gonna compliment like crazy, like holy shit.
Wowee! This is crazy! It's absolutely bonkers! How can you make such a complex robot like this? Are you an alien?
Okay, calm down.
Sure, maybe?
Calm down, Ryuki. I did not mean to go that far.
Refined yet playful. Such an unconventional design. It's obvious your sense of style is immaculate.
Oh my god, he got it from a junkyard. Did he not listen to that? Or something like that. Secondhand.
Forget this day. I thank the creator that I was able to meet a genius that will go down in history.
That would be my reaction too. Okay, no, it's part of the joke, but goddamn.
Looks like it.
Alright. Shoma. Let's see. Oh wow, we can ask all the questions again. So about your father.
Yeah. Andy's Komeiji is my dad. Sorry. I don't really want to talk about him.
Why not?
Well, because... Why does it matter?
Don't ask that, yeah, seriously. Continue talking about it anyways. I'll say that for a bit later. About Mizuki.
She's just a classmate. We're not friends or anything. I don't talk to her much.
Do you wish you could talk to her more?
No. Of course not.
Even though she's cute?
That Uggo? She's not cute at all.
His temperature is rising. That was clearly a lie.
Yeah, I could tell.
I wouldn't say that's necessarily a lie. Maybe you just... What? No! My other dialogue! Oh, wait, okay. We still got more.
Wow. I think it's...
What?
about
No!
time to get back to why I'm-
No!
The BATS 490 code. I solved it.
How?
I have to go soon, so I'll tell you the short version.
No, I need your other dialogue options.
That's fine. Please just tell me.
I can't believe this has
The
happened.
incident message pointed to a certain location, right?
Yeah.
And where is that?
Horodori Lab. The Horodori Institute of Genetics.
By the way, if we don't see the person on the thumbnail, well, I'm not a psychic. I just decided to put in characters so I look cool from the trailers onto the thumbnails. So, my bad in that case.
I heard about it last night on the news.
My God, look at the head.
Unprecedented. What a mysterious case.
So many seasons of Rick and Morty can fit in that head.
I am Chikara Horodori, the director of this research institute.
He hasn't retired yet. His 60th birthday was last year.
I respect his passion for science if he's working that long. Look at that. Zero escape references. Zero time dilemma. And also Rich's last word. References. Anyways, statue.
Excuse me. What is that statue?
Ah, that's the symbol of our research philosophy here. It would take a while to explain, so perhaps another time.
Old white dead man worship, as is every other institution in this world. Don't mean to be political, I'm just trying to make a joke. That is also a truth bomb. Anyways, window. That looks like a door. Dude, this music. I'm vibing. Okay, let's continue.
Ryuki, would you drink that fluid inside the test tube?
Absolutely not.
What if it's rape?
Why not? You might develop superpowers.
But what if I turned into a giant, green, muscular freak?
That would be awesome.
You would get a lot of fans from the law community. Protective garb, while this guy is not very peculiar.
Looks like a grotesque monster might be trapped inside.
I actually like grotesque things.
Yeah, I know.
I know too. Well, more like I'm not surprised. Not trying to shame or anything. It's not that like it's not like that I like grotesque things either. It's more like I just like things that catch me off guard and makes me think unusual things. Okay, I feel like there's something there, but I keep on noticing the keyboard. The bonus dialogue in this game is so much better than the first game. Not really, but at least it's faster to get back to the main story. So, about this institute.
We mainly conduct research on gene therapy through genome editing here.
CRISPR?
Are you familiar with genome editing?
CRISPR-Cas9? You're not so mad.
An artificial restriction enzyme known as CRISPR-Cas9 is commonplace these days. Genome editing is a technique that uses this enzyme to splice, replace, and bind any base sequence of DNA.
If any of you are interested, I could tell you more about it, but it seems like Ryuki doesn't understand and doesn't want to understand.
It's technology that rewrites DNA.
Oh, look, he gets the gist of it. Nice.
Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call PURGE. With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat, for example, severe congenital heart diseases, are now curable.
This is not science fiction now anymore.
In theory,
well, I mean, Purge is fictional, but...
even immortality is achievable.
So about that, there are actually ways to combat aging now. I'm not sure if we're at the point where immortality is achievable. Possibly eternal youth is more along the edge, but immortality would require you to not die even if you're stabbed, so that is just fiction. Let's continue asking about that since it seems interesting. Immortality.
Oh, but I don't mean your body will be invincible.
Oh, okay.
Death can still occur via trauma, ingesting poison, viral infections, this sort of thing. However, it can make death due to old age.
Not fiction.
A thing of the past.
That's real.
Can Purge really do that?
Indeed. The body's deterioration due to aging can be prevented by rewriting all of its DNA, maintaining a permanent state of youth. However, this has not yet been proven.
That's also true.
Still in its experimental stage.
Obviously, no, not everyone's taking it right now. But
Hypothesis is substantiated.
there is a lot of genes and studies that have examined it.
Humanity has been yearning
That is
for
active to this day.
thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think?
What does that basically mean?
Isn't that wonderful?
Man, that's such an interesting topic, but too bad we have to continue. I don't mean it that way, but like, you know, for those that don't know, my background in education is not what you expect. It's actually in what's called neuroscience and animal physiology. Life did take a turn, and things are a bit different now for me in terms of what I do. But I do actually have, undergraduate level education when it comes to current research and all that about, biology in general, including genetics, but more specifically about those fields. Let's see. Maybe leave the more important looking choices for last, so you can read dialogue. Are smart. No, I just lead a specific life path that lets me know this. I don't know a lot about other things, obviously, so I would be dumb in those cases. But in terms of leaving the important ones, asking about Mizuki, it just did not seem as like that important. I thought it would at least lead to more prompts. You can never know with these things, which is fine. I like it that way. I like the randomness. Who's Jean? Oh yeah, Jean's the guy who died. Why would he know about that? About the QR video. Oh wait, right, the thing led us to the Bats 490 video.
It was mentioned on the news, but the video itself wasn't broadcasted, so I haven't seen it.
Then you don't know about Bats 490.
What is that?
It's a video that's very similar to the QR video.
I've never heard of it.
I actually came here to ask you about it specifically. There's a hidden code in the video, and I've heard it points to this research institute.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps someone just made it up.
I mean, it seems that whoever made that video is probably not affiliated with this company, but directly, but more so maybe targeting them. So that's understandable that he would deny anything. How? I'm not sure what you're asking. About Jean, or what were you doing at 6 a.m. on the 9th? Today is the 11th. The day before was when we found the body. So I don't know what that 9th is supposed to be. Unless I'm forgetting what date it is. It's fine. About Jean.
I know of him, but I haven't met him in person. I've only read some articles about him online. He's the CEO of a music distribution company. I'm the director of a genetics research institute. We have nothing in common.
What were you doing around 6 a.m. on 9th?
Jin's estimated time of death.
I was sleeping in my bed at home. They say seniors are early to rise, but that's not true at all in my case. Perhaps that means I'm still young.
Is there anyone who could back your story?
Don't tell me I'm a suspect.
I'm just doing my job. I've always wanted to say that.
Good for you. Your dream came true.
I live alone now. Unfortunately, there's no one with me at home.
Chikara got divorced 6 years ago. As for children, he has one daughter. She's 32 years old. His daughter and ex-wife are currently living in Italy.
In other words, there's no one who can corroborate Chikara's alibi.
That's right.
God, this music's good. Like, I need to...
Ryuki, don't you think something is off about Chikara?
Yes, but I need to just quickly review this. Oh, he was just sleeping. What a loser. I mean, me too.
You think so?
You really are dense. You're dense enough to be the target audience for mobile game ads.
Ouch! Except I don't really play any except for just one. Mobile games can be fun. Okay, mobile games can be fun. The ads pretty harsh though. Like if you ever seen those ads about like, can you save the guy from lava or something like that, and they pick some stupid choice. Most of the time though, they take you to a page to try to force you to download a different game. It's kind of like advertising fraud. Is that the case? I guess those are just the ads. Kama, sync with them. You can't just sync with everyone. Well, I feel like that's the beginning of a meme, and then Date's just like, just watch me. Or rather, hold my eyeball. Ooh, thermo scan. So it looks like we're gonna be checking if he's lying, even though this doesn't necessarily mean he's lying.
Huh.
His temperature is abnormally high.
I know, COVID.
Maybe he has the flu.
Lily's Garden sends me like...
Pluck out your eyebrows from the inside.
Do you think he's upset about something?
Probably. Ryuki, let's find out if he's hiding something.
Wink sync. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Oh shit, I was talking while I was muted. But yeah, I was just saying, in the first game we were able to sync with a lot of people, but like with the politician guy, we were only able to in very specific conditions. And in like most other situations, he was like surrounded by bodyguards, or it's inconvenient, or he ran away, or stuff like that. So in this game though, it looks like we're about to be able to sync with anyone, regardless of their situation, or if we can get the warrant for it or not. I think that's what Wink Sync is, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, me being a clown by muting myself. Not used to the new muting settings by just pressing one button instead of two. You can analyze the brainwaves of the sync subject and temporarily look into their dream. Select Chikara with the cursor. Alright. Persona! Is that how you do the meme? Oh, it's 6 seconds only.
Wink sync is a simplified version of syncing, but you're still taking a look inside their dreams.
Dreams are made from memories, so there shouldn't be anything in there that he doesn't know about.
You're saying...
Chikara knows about Bats 490. He was lying to us earlier.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Chikara, can you accompany me to the station?
What? Why?
Wink Sync is a simpler version of syncing. From the eyeball, a strong magnetic wave is shot out from the sync subject. This temporarily numbs the subject's brains and puts the brain into a faux sleep state and induces a dream. By analyzing the faint brainwaves emitted during this, we can see parts of the dream. It's not a clear image by any means. To investigate more thoroughly, a regular sync needs to be performed. Okay, I see. So it's not like we're going to be completely invading people's privacies in broad daylight. A Wink Sync can only be performed once a day because of the high amount of power required. Okay, that's understandable. I would need to recharge before performing it again. Personally, I don't like it because of the power consumption. And they never saw it coming. Did he not like see me doing like a persona pose? I guess he forgot.
I'd like to speak to you in more detail. You do have the right to decline, of course.
Very well. I'll go with you.
Well, he's cooperative. Then again, he doesn't know he's gonna have his dream invaded. Did they sedate him or something? How did they agree to get there? That was a bit too fast. He just agreed to go for more questioning. I don't think there's no way he would have agreed to this. What the fuck? Then again, we're an underground group. There was a lot of not so legal things we did to get people to get into here. to actually sync with him. What? There's a Tenko nose in it. Alright.
Excuse me. Could you go buy some soy sauce for me?
I thought I just heard something.
Ah, you mean the cleaning lady.
Oh.
That again.
It's just the cleaning lady. Wait, what?
Ryuki, I'll let you be my chair once this case is solved.
Okay, Tama.
No, I'm okay.
Other people, I'm sure, who play this would be like, no, I'll be your chair, sit on me, or some shit like that. I'd rather have again, the restaurant owner sit on me. Why is that chair like a different dialogue from that one? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's talk to both of them. Hello, boss. I'm not gay. I'm just, you know, I like what I like. Let's see. Her real name is Shizue Kurunushi. Yeah, that was pretty much like, they never said what her name was until like the very end as a bonus thing. And I guess you just know now. Although I suppose it was never a secret, to be honest. Where is Mr. Date?
Who knows? He went off somewhere right after you left.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game at some cabaret club in Nakamaguro right about now. He's on vacation, so I'm sure he's taking a load off while he can.
No, he's taking a load off, alright.
God damn it, Tom, I can't believe you thought the same thing I did. I'm just as bad as her. The nipple game, in which a man asks a woman to guess where their nipple is while their shirt is on. Even if it's a guy asking a girl to do it, it's kind of problematic. I suppose so. About Chikara. Or Chikara.
I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Are you sure that's okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
There definitely is.
Oh, don't worry about that. The higher-ups will take care of it.
See what I tell you. There's no way that he consented to this. Any progress with the investigation?
There hasn't been any progress.
The game you want to play, huh?
The people over at HQ are totally incompetent.
Sorry, Japanese horny games.
Must have had stuff with fermented beans or something.
Fermented beans are gross. I do not like natto. Why are you here, Pewter? I do mean that in first game kind of sense.
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of ABIS. Of course I'm always here.
Yeah, but I've been wondering about something. In November of last year...
They're probably gonna answer it.
Dishonorably discharged for reasons related to the new Cyclops serial killings.
Spoiler! Except I really consent to this.
Information. Not to mention you aided a criminal in his escape.
I made some arrangements behind the scenes. Pewter is a crucial part of ABIS. I couldn't let them lock him up.
You can do that?
Normally, no. But in this case...
Boss has dirt on members of the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government.
I am truly grateful to you, boss.
No need to thank me. You just need to thank the workforce. Oh, and it'd be great if you could introduce me to some good-looking studs while you're at it.
I know about a dozen.
I'm counting on you.
This is kind of scary.
You get used to
it. Spoiler, I wish Date kept his hotter form though. Yeah, but I guess it'd be big spoilers for the next game or something. I don't know. Either way, it's a weird situation. I like my previous form, even though it's based off of a spoiler. It's cool that we have Peter even existing though. You usually don't get these kind of characters in game, which in the first game it's a spoiler, but in this game it's not. He kind of just implied it. Yeah, Peter is the big gay, which was actually a plot point. Yes, they made that a plot point, which, for better or for worse happened, but in very least, you know, Peter's legit. It's fine. About Chikara.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. And she believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which has a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
You're absolutely right.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
But he said he didn't know about the video, right? If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
No, she has a point. No, the other dialogue option, it's fine. I don't care.
In any case, shall we get started? Ryuki, you know what to do. Sync with him.
She said the line. I wonder if his name is a pun called computer. Well, I'm sure he is very familiar with both Peter and Com, if you catch my drift. You may address him with both Peter and Com.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time syncing. You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months. So, I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Yeah, Peter gets action. So the reason why they can only stay in 6 minutes is actually expounded on in the first game, and it is a pretty important reason that I will not get into in case you guys actually wanted to see what the big thing is, or what one of the big things are. But I'm sure it won't be really important. It's just gonna be a gameplay element in this one of why we need to do 6 minutes. Since I'm guessing they wouldn't do something that touches. Whoa, that's Gene, or a half body.
What is this place?
It looks like something made by an older generation of CG technology.
Back when it was still hyped up as groundbreaking, huh? Hey, did you see someone just now?
Looks suspicious.
Why don't we ask that person there about it?
Who?
You must have a lot of questions, like, what happened to your other half?
Not really.
Must be hard to walk. Bench pressing must be tough too.
You really want me to ask about that stuff?
Yeah, do it.
But hey, isn't benching kinda hard?
Hey, why are you talking to a statue?
Damn it, Ryuki. Stop wasting my time.
That was used in the trailer.
For 6 minutes.
Oh.
Damn it. This is getting out of hand.
That's Chikara. Tama, follow him.
Whoa.
On this side,
Is that a ship?
left brain harnessing my processing power. On this side, my brilliant right brain within which my creativity is boundless.
Please don't tell me you actually believe left brain, right brain.
The very layout of this facility itself, mimicking my brain, will serve as inspiration for my masterpiece.
What's going on here?
I need to be careful. I can't get too close.
Now, this. Bionic Body's accidental biology. The Bionic Body Creation Program.
Bio what?
BBAB.
The logical center of the left brain and the creative center of the right. By combining them, I can create a superhuman. Whew, wouldn't want that getting out. I hope I never see you again. Goodbye.
What is going on?
Oh, he ran off.
This is gonna be hard to decipher.
In this dream world is just as bonkers as he is in real life.
Looks like he doesn't want anyone in this room.
Yeah, you can tell by the conscious antibody in front of the door.
Conscious antibody?
They're an embodiment of a sync subject's caution. When you try to access information that the sync E is trying to hide, it overstimulates the synapse. That makes the body emit a ton of norepinephrine, which creates a conscious antibody within the somnium.
Well, what does this conscious antibody do?
You see how it says instant death on his crotch there?
Oh, you'd like
If
that.
I touch him, a massive delay spike will occur in the sync information transfer system.
Which means...
Touch him and our available time in Somnium drops like crazy.
Got it. But how do we get into the room without getting past our do not touch power stance man friend here?
Well, we just need to get rid of the conscious antibody somehow.
What if we use that device that Chikara was using to move instant death power stance man?
I'm sorry, instant death power stance man?
Yeah,
Why
I
not?
thought that was a pretty appropriate name for him.
Anyway, let's check the device first. Looks like the power is out.
Let's start by activating the device.
Yeah, let's go.
Thanks, Savi.
Activate.
As usual, we should be figuring out the logic of these somniums. I feel like a lot of people didn't get that in the first game and thought it was just random selection. But no, you're actually supposed to figure out the logic if you were paying attention. Oh, wow. Uncover the secret Chikara is hiding at the Nefarious Institute. There is no doubt Chikara is hiding something. Open the door to expose what he is hiding.
The lock on that door is open. Past that is a stone statue with no power.
Power? On a stone statue?
This is Chikara's Somnium. You don't have to think about the logic.
The hardest one logic-wise to process was probably, for me, in the first game, Iris's mother. But there was logic in that one too, as long as you, like, kind of put the pieces together and figure it out, or, you know, was kind of, you were guessing what exactly she experienced, because essentially you're just kind of recreating, I guess, the memories she had during that day.
Anyway, that door. Let's head past it to the stone statue.
Whereas with Mayumi's mom, for example, the the logic would be something along the lines of memories of Ota and fond memories in general, like that leads to that. Like, you thought it saw one thing, but since, well, it's dream logic, right? It's it may be intuitive to you, but you might not have enough information to fully understand the person enough. Use the join the and create I don't know about you, but I would like instant death from Proch. That's good stuff. Yeah, baby.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Let's just redo that. Yeah, I'm just using my time to. Forget. Let's do the thing. Show me the thing. Where are my options to go back? Where's the reset? Auto, log, menu, map. I guess I'll just reset it when I die. It's fine. Oh yeah, check the map. Good idea. 5 different points. Oh wow, what is this? Music here. Interesting puzzle.
It's not going to move because it's not activated.
In order to activate it...
According to the scan, past the door is a stone statue without power.
We don't have any other leads, so let's head to that statue.
Yeah, there should be, but I'm being dumb and I can't find it. Besides, the optimal thing would be just to continue anyways, and then reuse my presets later. It's fine. I'm not the kind of player that tries to get every dialogue option when I know that there's a limited resource to be wasting. Unless I know, like in Phoenix, right, it's okay, I guess. In some cases, but if they want you to like get it within the right amount of, within a certain amount of guesses, and I don't screw around and I try to get it right. I think that's part of the game, honestly. To just, instead of screwing around trying to get every dialogue option, to instead actually be tested on if you actually know what you're supposed to be looking for, rather than just finding it by process of elimination. Because, yeah, I don't know. I had a conversation about this earlier with someone else, a friend, and it kind of annoys me when people like say it's a detractor when you can't see every dialogue option. Like, you're kind of taking away something else by just doing everything by process of elimination, and that's the, you know, the demonstration that you actually understand the logic of what you're supposed to do. All right, who dis?
They go to outer space by using
the music
rockets
is nice.
to reach the atmosphere of Earth. They are highly intelligent and athletic, which allows them to move in zero-gravity environments with ease. They are required to have high mental fortitude to live in outer space, much of which is still unknown to us.
Further than us all, they've flown.
Makes you want to wax poetic, I see.
Oh wait, that's not. No, it's fine.
They investigate ancient ruins in order to uncover what Earth looked like in the past. They not only require a scholar's knowledge, but also the decision-making ability to avoid traps placed in ancient ruins.
Just like that one professor.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Indiana Jones.
By that big stone ball.
Oh, I thought it was metal.
Was it?
Well, I never watched the movie, so I can't say either way.
Those who catch fish in bodies of water such as oceans or rivers. They are knowledgeable about the ecology of fish and have many skills that aid them in catching their target. They go out to the ocean pretty much every day, have incredible navigating skills, and a sturdy body.
Sea peoples.
You mean the guys from 1200 AD? Supposedly, they were wiped out by a rival Mediterranean kingdom. Not much is known about them.
Huh?
4 minutes now.
Sea peoples. The guys, I have no idea what the hell she's talking about. Anyway, we have Indiana Jones, a fisherman, and an astronaut so far. None of these have choices, they're just inspectables, which is a new feature, really. Well, I guess not really, but, you know, to only have inspectors is
A
new.
warrior of the Maasai tribe, a nomadic tribe who predominantly live in Kenya and Tanzania. They have great physical ability and are skilled with spears. They are capable of fighting wild beasts like lions. Among Maasai warriors, those who jump the highest receive the greatest praise.
They're famous for their jumping skills.
If they can beat a lion with spears or their bare hands, they must be really strong.
Okay, and last we have the, what's called, Stone Age Hunter. We already inspected that. What are the interactables though? Or the choice options? Oh, there's one, the door. That's the only one.
This door is open.
Is this even a door? It's so thin.
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, it moves sideways.
We're here.
That's the stone statue without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Use the machine in the center, join the two stone statues, and create a transcendental superhero. Man, didn't even let me figure it out. They're like spoon-feeding the logic nowadays because my guess is not enough people understood the fact that you're supposed to get the logic or to activate. Oh, whoops. But there's also this. Proceed. I mean, it's disactivated right now, right? Where does that door go? Goes nowhere.
Off and on. Is this the switch for the statue?
How do we turn this on?
Why don't you feel around that area?
What area?
Whatever feels right, Tom.
She went directly for it.
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
You can say it's been aroused. Oh wow, this is not a split pathway, it's just a single line. Activated experimental device. Right temporal lobe, which would be supposedly, according to this guide, the creative section. Don't believe the left brain, right brain, I'm just saying what he's saying.
It says, not available, stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there? How did you know?
Let's go back to the device.
Oh, wait. Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
How would you do that? It's too high. I can't jump that.
Oh, okay. So going through that door will be a waste of time, but I have an idea of what we want to do. We mentioned that the Stone Age Hunter
We can go
is
through.
known for their jumps, so maybe we need to have that fully activated.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki.
The arousal skill has been activated. Alright, let's explore our options again. I mean, there's nothing new technically, but maybe we can investigate the computer again.
BBAB activating. In this experiment, you can combine 2 different brains with different functions to create a new human life form.
Ooh.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
We just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara did.
What can we choose from?
Left, Maasai warrior, fisherman, and A. Right side was astronaut and archaeologist. We can combine different brain functions of the left and right brains and create a new human with characteristics from both.
It seems like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier. So creating a new human means gaining some kind of superhuman ability.
And you select that power on this?
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in earlier.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power that'll help you get up there.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The room was high and far. By combining 2 brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance.
High and far. Alright. How far can we go back on this? Alright, good. We can go all the way back. I'm going to go ahead and review what we talked about for each statue. So let's see. So the astronaut can go I presume they can go high too. Highly intelligent and athletic, which allows them to move in zero gravity environments with ease. Okay, so we may want to mix the astronaut with the Stone Age hunter. Investigate ruins in order. Scholar's knowledge, precision, ability to avoid traps, ancient ruins. That's just knowledge level. So we don't need Indiana Jones. And the sea peoples catching their targets, so they're good at hunting. And navigation, which might be good, but I think we don't actually need to navigate. We just, since we know where the destination is, all we need is just to be able to move in zero gravity. Alright. It is decided. Actually, let me just reread the Stone Age Hunter. They have great physical ability and skilled with spears. They are capable of fighting with wild beasts like mine. So fighting and jumping. Alright.
What do you choose, Ryuki?
What is NA?
Please select right brain function.
The astronaut, please.
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, astronaut selected. Starting experiment.
What's going on?
Oh, rip.
Successful.
Just like I expected.
Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength and the atmosphere-piercing power of an astronaut to gain superhuman leg strength.
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained superhuman leg
I
strength.
figure you would have liked that.
Maybe we can get to that other room using that power.
That might be it. Let's give it a shot.
Wow. And this guy's dreams is like extremely big brain. Like, you know, certainly dreams have their own logic and all that, but this one is just like using traditional logic in a very extreme way. Of course, you're not necessarily blending people in normally with each other like that. But damn, to like additively mix powers together. Well, like, what are you even dreaming?
Okay.
I probably can't even add things more logically like that in my dreams. People be wanting Tama to crush them. Oh yeah, for sure. Just, I'm sure you can find plenty of art of her already. Let's take a look at our model. Yeah, Ryuki was right. Overly tanned police fetish woman thing. Pirate. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Chikara Horodori has done it again! Oh, epigenetic ecstasy!
What are we even watching right now?
Oh, by stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence. This small change has allowed for surpassing the limit of telomeres. We can do anything in this simulation world. There are no limits. What a wonderful world.
I guess things worked out.
So every time we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky?
You wanna join?
Hell no.
Activated experimental device. Okay, we can't go back down. Not that we want to. Looks like the other half of... Is this supposed to be the astronaut? I guess it is.
A stone statue without power.
Activate it.
Give it a good rub down. Arouse that astronaut.
This stone statue is a racer.
A racer?
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have to make split-second decisions.
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving too.
Okay, shut up, Tom.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
But look, that says trap. Driving skill alone might not be enough.
Maybe we can combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
Alright, Indiana Jones.
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Anyway,
what do you mean?
Let's head back to the central room.
Super reaction by the person trapped by 6, no 7 cents. They who traverse X experience it. Space? I don't know. We already did the astronauts, are probably not space. Alright, we can return now. But was the statue down there not actually the other half of the thing? The Stone Age guy? Unless I wear... Where's the activation? Yeah, this should be the section. Did they not describe what this guy was, the first guy? I guess not. They just activated it, or not activated it, whatever they did here. Alright, let's just go back.
I wonder if...
Let's go
just fall.
We're here.
Looks like we can open it from this side now.
Alright.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Calm down. It's not.
Current ability is left Masa. Beginning experiment. Please select
car from earlier.
What do you think, Fitz?
Please select right brain function. Left, racer. Right, archaeologist selected. Starting experiment.
Oh no, I'm muted. I really should be, but I was just saying,
Racer's driving skill and an archaeologist.
Okay, that's the answer.
Dodging traps.
Yes, I was muted. Thank you, Zombie. I hope not for too long.
Superhuman driving skills.
movie protagonist
It's
Supreme.
time for love, Dr. Jones.
That should help us dodge any traps.
Don't worry, I wasn't saying anything important.
Nowadays, sports cars go up against nuclear submarines.
Oh well, this is Shikara's preference. Now let's go back to the room with the car.
Think we can get there from the passage we came from?
Yeah, that should lead you there directly.
Yeah. So I was just saying, MA was probably the first statue we unlocked, since we were now able to access the race car driver. Thank you, Zavi, for pointing that out. That's not too bad. All I was talking about was the NA option, which, if you remember, I was trying to figure out what exactly that first guy we found was in the first room, and they didn't actually say. That must have been NA. And this confirms it, because we had option to the race car driver, which is in the second room, beyond this one. And that kind of just confirms that, you know, yes, we are getting more statues to mix and match. Also, how could Ryuki, like, forget instantly that the archaeologist was, like, you know, someone who could dodge traps? Like, seriously. But yeah, the statue we found first was NA, so they really were nothing in the first place. Just confirm we're going to the right room. Was this the room? I don't know. Zoom in. Yeah, it was. Alright.
We can go through here. Let's go.
We don't need to inspect that.
All right, get in.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
Oh, also, Zavi,
What?
What? Uh-oh. Oh no. Are we doing Danganronpa? The taxi drive thing?
That's the trap?
The logic dive?
Tama, behind you!
Huh?
Damn, this is a stylish game. All it needs is some hookers that we'll be crashing into, and some floating Mario Kart cubes going up and down inside of the road.
The road!
What about the road?
There is no road!
Go faster! Put your foot on the pedal. I kinda wish I could play this, but it's fine. Hey, there you go. Just like the end of any action movie. Anyways, I was asking, you haven't seen any spam yet, have you? If so, maybe the thing is working, or maybe they're just not here today. But okay, we're going to enter the Illuminati right now. Damn. Yeah, it does look like that in the game, huh?
Experiment worked!
This game is so great.
Genetic ecstasy! The corpus callosum is here represented by a treacherous ancient ruin. A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete.
For a nerd, his dreams are pretty metal.
No, there is no impossible in this world. Oh, this is not good. Not good indeed.
Cora, ew!
No spam Musubi.
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward
Thank you
cutscene?
for letting me know.
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
Well, I guess that was the reward cutscene. Well, what do you expect, Tama? Normally, you'd be the kind of person in the reward cutscene. Let's do this. This is looking like a magician.
Let's turn it on.
Got it.
Why don't you use your head this time? Man.
This stone statue is a gambler.
I guess that means they have guts.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now, let's head back to the central room.
Don't look for it. You can get you can be by any person.
You have a minute left.
Calm down. Let's see the lock info. These previous ones never even solve themselves. I think they might solve themselves if you just keep on investigating, I guess. That was the case in the first one anyways. But yeah, let's just continue. Actually, I need to review this puzzle. Oh wait, we never even investigated. Is that the car? The crash. So this is Gambler, the ultimate gambler. The ultimate what's called Twisted Fates. Where's this
We can
go?
go through here. Let's go.
Maybe I'll run out of time. We'll see. But if you look at the progress, yeah, there's a good chance we'll run out of time. It's fine. I can just speed through and skip cutscenes after.
Go.
It's me, Chikara.
What the hell?
This is no good. No good. No good at all. Yes.
Sounds like music you'd hear out of a Newgrounds game from Paradox X Time.
Test this.
Props to anyone who gets that reference.
Chikara's right brain reselection.
What's happening?
The room flew away.
Ah, so it was the ship.
Experiment worked.
Okay.
We have Chikara. Chikara Horodori has done it again. Oh, genetic ecstasy. This right brain reselection is a function that blows away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see. My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
What are we gonna do?
Huh.
We drove through the passageway. Chikara said, theoretically impossible and not good. So maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain functions, we might be able to find a way.
If we can prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing, we might be able to make it to the room.
He said something about a memory he doesn't want to be seen.
I'm gonna need to review this. Drove to the passageway, theoretically impossible and not good. We did something he wasn't expecting. We use the device to combine two different brain functions. What are our options? I'm not sure how a gambler would help by itself. But it seems our goal is clear. We want to fly back to that room. Let's review the ones we haven't done yet. There's a hunter. Yeah, I remember that. The fisherman. So the fisherman can hunt, but I don't know how the gambler would be good. It's not like we have much options at this point, though. All right. The fisherman, they described as a hunter. So if we are going to be hunting back that room, it could help. Let me pull out that log for you to see. Here it is. No! Gosh, why is the scrolling not working like I want? It's like I move down and then it remembers where I was last manually scrolling. Let's see. Knowledge about ecology fish. Many skills that aid them in catching their target. That's the keyword right there. Go for it, I guess. Take this as a test and error since you're gonna restart. No, I'm gonna solve this, obviously.
Yeah, but how will we stop Chikara?
There was something hidden in the room we were in earlier. If only we could pull it back somehow.
We need a big idea here.
Beginning experiment. Please select Please select
Actually, I want to review those other ones again. The astronaut and the race car driver. Maybe we can reuse them. The astronaut. Out of space by using rockets to reach the atmosphere. Let's move. Mental fortitude. I don't think we need that. For this one anyways. The other one was a race car driver. But I don't think they gave too much details on that one. Driving skills alone might not be enough. Split seconds instead. You know what? Fine. Let's just
get that room.
Aim and pull.
Oh, okay.
Beginning.
Fine. We'll do the. Oh, racer was one of the first choices. Never mind. Let's do the fisherman.
Please select
The astronaut or the archaeologist. Well, let's do a gamble. A literal gamble.
left. Fisherman. Right. Gambler selected. Starting experiment.
Don't be a flop. I didn't see any special dialogue. Might be a flop.
Experiment successful. Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice. To obtain superhuman luck.
Luck? Is this gonna do anything?
Well, try it. Let's fish back the room that flew away.
But what? What? Where did she get that? What? Okay, had I known that she was gonna get a fucking fishing rod out of nowhere, then maybe. What the fuck? Whatever. It is a Somnium. Hey, gotcha, bitch. You thought you were gonna get away.
The experiment worked! Chikara Horodori has done it again! Genetic ecstasy! Good! The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled. This memory's no good either. I thought I deleted it. No. If you succeed with the Eternal Youth experiment, my memory will be discovered. Goodbye!
Chikara's memory was replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered.
So if we complete the research on that device...
we might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
Huh.
That stone statue is a little different.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Oh no, my time.
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds left.
That stone statue has...
Chikara's face hastily slapped on.
Chikara said that using Purge, he can create an ageless and undying body.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
Oh no.
What's the problem?
Seeing this face... Are you sure about turning it on?
Invested too much already.
Use your mouse.
No other way.
Fine, okay.
No, we got this. Watch, I'll come in clutch. See? Look how close we are. Arousal complete. Good job. Aren't you happy about that, Tama?
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
Don't worry, I'm sure you like it. My theory is almost complete. The creator of a man who...
You're out of time!
Shut up! I'm not out! No! Okay. Oh no, the special effects are getting crazy. No!
It would be nice to create eternal youth in life.
And something that will let us get rid of instant death power stance man over there.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
I actually ran out of time by this point. Even if I solve this, I won't be able to get to the door. Because these takes 10 seconds long. NA.
Please select...
What? Where are these ones coming from? What? Where'd the shaman debugger come from? Excuse me?
Left. NA. Right. Chikara selected. Starting experiment.
So I don't know what this will do, but it seems that Chikara is really focused on
error.
Bodily improvements.
It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
No. No.
We're out of... Damn it. Chikara's mind is insane.
I blame you, Zavi, for not believing in me. Alright, fine. Let's restart. Honestly, we were doing good in time 3 and out the entire thing. It's just the very beginning that I was screwing around with touching it. Don't worry, I'll speed this up. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Well, excuse me for wanting to die an instant death by crotch. Is that so wrong of me? I don't think it is. Anyways. Let's just head to the door directly.
This door.
Alright. Quickest handy ever. And we'll go back. And it's fun. Ugh. Over here. We're gonna do the Masai warrior with the archaeologist? No, it was the astronaut. Yes, yes.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Yes, yes. Where my timey's at? I'm too used to the mechanic of investing in time saving timies that maybe that doesn't work with Somnium like this. where there are no timies, but instead just choices. Anyway, let's continue. This will be the racer with the archaeologist. Death by Shushu. I think he means snooze, but yes. Yeah, let's head back. When you fast forward the minigame. Meow. That crash looked funny.
4 minutes now.
Activate, arouse, give head. I'm telling you, it'll arouse him a lot better by using head. Okay. Perhaps I did not understand the logic, but for this one as well as I should have. Not this one, the next one, I mean.
Yeah.
We're gonna do fisherman.
Please select.
And gambler. Here we are. I do think we should now investigate what the hell are those other options? Where do they even come from? Okay, first of all, maybe we need to activate this too. Alright, we're back.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
None of the other doors are accessible still. I mean, I get there are other options, I just don't see where they're coming from. Like, where? Are they from the other rooms, even though we can't access them?
It would be nice to create eternal use in life.
And so
Maybe Chikara activated all three? Maybe, but no one mentioned anything about that. We only found out when we were selecting. Oh wait. It was from the other room that we just brought back.
These people look for bugs during software development. They are also called QA, or testers. They have the skill to find critical bugs as well as minor mistakes. Some people call them organic machines for how good their review skills are.
aren't they the people who walk into walls over and over to break the game and all that?
They do
QA
need
tester?
a lot of perseverance. I'm an AI, and even I respect them.
If there was something off, they might be able to find it.
Everything about this place is off.
Alright, so they may find something buggy and they have endurance. Good to know. And this must be the other one. Oh no, that's still him. Where's the other one then? That's the fisherman, that's the hunter. Where did the Indiana Jones go? What was the other option even? I don't even remember. This is the fisherman. Okay, yeah, these are just the ones we did already. Yeah, I don't know where the other one's coming from.
The person who's most obsessed with eternal youth and
Another
Please.
Shaman. Are you up there? That's where we came from, isn't it? Yeah. Let's review. I'm actually not sure what to pick here. Debugger sounds like a really good option, but I wouldn't know what to mix it with. NA sounds like a really not a non-choice completely, so gotta replace with another memory he didn't want seen. Might be worth looking into. If the eternal youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered. Our goal is to complete the research. Okay. I vaguely remember
another
beginning.
The archaeologist had knowledge, but he's not here. Okay, we got some time to kill. Let's go with debugger for now.
Left. NA.
The warrior? What?
Debugger selected.
There isn't a warrior, huh?
Starting experiment.
Oh, you mean the Maasai warrior? My bad, there isn't a warrior, I guess. I'll try that next one.
Error.
Okay, fine, I was wrong. Let's listen to Zavi's suggestion. The warrior and the shaman.
Please.
Where's the shaman even from?
Left. Maasai warrior. Right. Shaman selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful.
What?
Combined a Maasai warrior's battle skill and a shamanistic ritual to bring forth a mysterious vibe.
A what?
That's not even a superpower.
I'm not sure if that was the right thing or not. I don't think that was right, even if they said it was successful. What's up here?
We can go through.
Maybe the shaman's up here and I missed it.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Oh my gosh, it is here. How did I not scan this before?
They partake in religious and spiritual activities such as praying for rain or fortune telling. Depending on the region, they may also be holistic medical practitioners. Even in today's world with scientific advances, they still thrive in many areas, acting as an anchor for their people.
Tama, do you believe in fortune telling?
That's just statistics.
But science doesn't always have the answers.
It may not have the answers now, but it will eventually.
You don't believe in destiny?
That's not something you should ask an AI. We can go through.
I'm not sure if getting a vibe is the right answer, but our goal is to complete the experiment. I don't know what that was. That was bizarre. What is that mixture supposed to do? Did it just give me 10 free eyeballs? How to complete our research. Well, if we're completing research, maybe we need to mix with Chikara himself. Yeah, I think Chikara is just privy to the knowledge of this in itself. But yeah, we can check him again, I guess.
highest authority on DNA engineering, the greatest and most genius scientist ever, of all time. It is said he can control the rules of reality itself, and is looked up to as the father of God.
Wow. Really?
Hell no! No one looks up to this guy. Ugh, disgusting.
Good point, Sabi. Nice catch.
The person who's
Another function that'll allow us to deal with instant death power.
Beginning it.
Transcending death. I don't understand. Like all the new options are the new ones, and NA is the only old one here. We already mixed NA with both Chikara as well as the debugger, and I don't think NA mixed with the shaman will do anything. I need help. My theory is almost complete. The creator of a man who trends death is me. So it's definitely Chikara we need to mix. But I don't know how will we transcending death with anyone here.
a person.
Another function.
Beginning.
Racer? Fisherman? No. I don't understand any of this. We still can't cross that, unfortunately. Wait. Oh no, that's just the room we came from.
The person who's most.
Another.
Yeah, I guess. These other hints are just for previous locks. The theory is almost complete. The creator is me, so we definitely need Chikara himself. Shamans is a red herring, and Debugger is a red herring. But you need to complete his research. So, what can we use to complete his research? Is what my line of thinking is. And I don't know how any of these guys can complete his research. I definitely did NA, right? Well, Racer didn't give much information, but I believe the first two here.
Please select.
So I'll just guess these ones. We have plenty of guesses for now. We can always just rewind. Oh wait, successful?
Combined, a fisherman's manliness and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge.
Fish? That's useless right now.
What?
We don't really need them.
Create the ability to catch undiscovered fish. No, that's not what we need.
The person.
Another
beginning.
Maybe a Maasai warrior? Chikara?
Left, Maasai warrior. Right, Chikara selected. Starting experiment.
You can't mix the fisherman and racer. They're in the same, they're the same side of the body.
Experiment 6. Combined, a Maasai warrior's battle to create an undying and unaging warrior.
This is it.
Funny that the machine is on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up instant.
Okay, I get it. Why didn't I think about? Obviously, we needed to beat them up. I'm so dumb. I was too focused. Shut up.
Go, Tom.
Yeah. Yeah. Kameha!
We did it!
The experiment worked.
Sorry, I completely slipped my mind. We need to get rid of that guy. That was obviously the next objective, but I guess I was wondering if we were going to go to the bottom ones as well, or if we were trying to solve this experiment for new path.
But now is not the time.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
Oh boy. Just this one, huh?
This stone statue is Chikara's memory that he doesn't want to be seen.
Sure.
A 9 stone statue.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
Oh my gosh, is he a nonary game survivor?
He has 9 mistresses.
Or maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
This stone statue. Maybe we use a brain function again.
Should we go back to the central device?
9.
Let's do it.
Ryuki, less than 30 seconds left.
Did you decide what?
Yeah.
Beginning. Please select
9.
left, NA. Right, 9 selected. Starting experiment.
This again? What? Why?
Oh my god, Zavi, you're right. It's nice.
Experiment successful.
I'm so dumb. You're right. That's not a 9, that's an IX. Fucking getting 0 time to limit here. Or Danganronpa.
NA and 9.
Nice.
So...
Ryuki, this is...
Oh my god.
I know. That's 490.
So in the first game, Nizalotl was a plot, but it was never like fully expanded on. It was mostly just kind of a brief exploration thing. So it's neat that they're continuing their exploration of it here. No, I refuse to believe Iris is right about anything.
Welcome. I'm...
Oh my gosh, it's a thumbnail person.
Nizalot's branch. Tokiko Shigure.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
This is the president's office at the top floor of the building containing the Japanese branch of Nizalotl, commonly known as NIZE. When I sang to his Chikara earlier, Tama and I saw something in his Somnium. Someone who looked like they are in NIZE making the Bats 490 video. Oh, they were making it. And that's why we ended up here. We came to the president's office to talk about the top level of NIZE. Ooh! Finally, proper explanation and not some, you know, Iris bullshit. That's a strange statue. No, that's not a statue. That's just, what's her face? Waterfall.
Why would they make something like this indoors?
Oh my gosh, do you have no taste of,
Who knows?
like, anything? It looks cool. It doesn't need a reason. Okay, pond.
That's the Nonyapal X, the symbol of NIZE.
Nonyapal means consisting of 9.
Consisting of
You know
9.
how there's single, double, triple? Nonyapal is the 9th.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Non-equal X means 9 X's?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Did you
9.
know
There's
that
technically more than that.
Nizalotl is derived from 9-exed lozenge? Lozenge referring to a diamond shape. In other words, Nizalotl means the 9 X's of the diamond.
Huh. I wonder if that was planned beforehand or not. See, binge watching the whole series proved useful. Nice. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played the first game. It was certainly a plot point that I thought could have been explored more, but at the same time, it did leave a nice message in terms of conspiracy theories and as, you know, not they never put in a message of all conspiracy theorists are wrong or right. They might seem unbelievable, but you know, in the end, they never actually demonstrated without a shadow of a doubt that what they're saying was false. Hey, it's this guy who has a name now. Wake sync instantly. Yeah, fuck everything else, right? Let's go.
It was a heat of the moment thing, but I ended up quitting my job. I don't regret punching that scumbag, but what am I going to do now?
Where are your hundreds of other friends?
Children to think about.
What?
What? A job? With the conditions I requested? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do anything, as long as it's not illegal.
Sucks to suck.
Something funny. There, I said it.
Very funny. Hey, he smiles. Say something funny.
Your badge.
That's something phony.
Ouch.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all.
About nice.
I was only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really.
Okay. You're Tokiko's secretary.
Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard. I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician until the end of last year. He was a piece of human garbage. I slugged him in the face and resigned, then ended up here thanks to an acquaintance introducing me.
Nice to see you again, Mamoru, who now has a name. Tokiko, what's up? Thumbnail girl. I liked how you looked, so I put you on, even though I didn't even know you'd be on this place or not for this part. So, how did you end up here?
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, NICE is a secret organization hidden from the public.
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location.
Iris.
Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
Yeah, Mamoru works for Sosajima.
And I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Oh, he knows this. Nice. So that's how we got in. Sweet, we got connections. Wait, I don't know how we have connections. Well, I guess it's the ABIS organization, but not us specifically as Ryuki. So, about NICE.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of NICE, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. NICE is a perfectly legitimate ideological society.
She said the line
Our
in the trailer.
headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world. This is one such branch.
Okay, so it's not a singular building that's just claiming they're NICE, but they're more legit in that way. NICE is an ideological society.
This is a common misconception, but NICE is not a religious organization. We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation theory. Have you heard of it?
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something.
Ooh.
That's the theory.
You're saying everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program. And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams.
Interesting.
To find these seams, or to create them, is our objective.
To escape into a greater reality, I guess.
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated. That is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
I mean, technically, it's logically speaking, it's likelier that you are in a simulation than in real life. It's just not falsifiable. But if you're going by a logical argument, it goes, if there was some universe that existed that's just like yours, not necessarily yours, then there would be sentient beings, and eventually there would be a bunch of sentient beings that would eventually create virtual reality up to the point where it becomes perfect. And then from there it follows that there would be a lot more individuals under that who would then go on to create their own virtual reality in that imperfect reality, and so on. And so it's just likelier by this branching kind of reasoning that you're likelier to be in a fake holographic universe than a real one, where there is no more upper level. They know they're in the game, I guess. Tokiko, I love your hair. How will you tear the seams of the world?
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be fulfilled eventually.
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use.
It's a street symbol.
The sign behind me.
Okay, I'm doing it right now. Okay, it's not too difficult to make. Can you show me the hand sign again? Okay, I guess she's happy to do as often as possible. About 490.
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed, I had my subordinates create that video. BATS 490 was an ARG, just a game, but there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
It was made for the same reason?
I am aware.
The guy that we just synced.
I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to NICE. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate BATS 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say on that alone.
Interesting. About Chikara.
Do you mean the man from Horodori Institute of Genetics?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Chikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see.
About your relationship with Chikara.
Chikara is a former member of NICE, though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from NICE. You could say they are a sect. The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society. Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created BATS 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE.
What were you doing around 6 a.m. on the 9th?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th. I had a seminar to attend on the 9th and 10th. I returned to Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freya?
Freya?
I am asking the person within you.
Oh, I should say that one. Frey. I thought I heard that somewhere before.
What?
I will ask you what...
Oh my gosh, they're asking me again.
Are you a Freya?
They're doing the 999. A what? A what? I will say yes without understanding what it is, because that's what you do.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
What? Oh my gosh. No, say it's not true.
Ryuki, what's gotten
They're doing a Danganronpa, what's called?
Then please, if you truly are a Freya...
They're doing a Danganronpa from a specific version in the game. What? 0. No, no, my sequence breaking. Okay, I got fucking Virtue's Last Reward. Okay, I'm out.
So, you don't know. In other words, you lied.
No good. She saw right through it.
Yeah,
Thought that I could
this is
get
a
her
real
to keep
life.
talking if I fake my way through it.
Way to go.
What is a nil number? Is a Freyer.
This is new. So this would be a branching path within the story, not just within the Somnium. Well, maybe not branching, but just some dialogue.
It was written on that sign.
Fray to free. Free can
Oh yeah, completely forgot
also
that.
mean to wear out or tear.
As in the fabric of reality.
Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and emancipate its people.
Miss Shigure, are you sure Nyes didn't make the QR video?
We did not.
The word Fray was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of Nyes are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video. The word Fray being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can. After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation.
Nice.
A false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches seams. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams. The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomenon.
What?
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28, 1943. A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge, a destroyer-class warship. Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from showing up on radar. But as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The Eldridge was enshrouded in a greenish mist, then vanished. Afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk, nearly 200 miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia.
There's no one in it?
Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position again.
So you're saying it teleported?
Well, it's nothing but an urban legend. Just an occult story with low credibility.
Yes, exactly. However, the story doesn't end there. When the USS Eldridge returned to Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board, but some of them had melted like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and blackened. Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the ship. Does that sound familiar?
Nope.
I mean Jin.
Oh, right.
Are you saying his right half teleported here?
It isn't impossible. If a seam was torn, that is.
Impossible.
The ARG that was for this game also talked about, or referenced some ship, I believe, that was also part of Urban Legend, where they were practicing invisibility. So I wonder if that's related. Some Navy ship or something other that disappeared in the ocean, or appeared to.
You like this park, don't you, Ryuki?
I feel calm when I'm around nature. It's like I can feel the buzz inside me quieting down. Tama, what do you think about what Tokiko said earlier? Is something like teleportation really possible?
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just an urban legend.
How else can you explain what happened with Jin? We can't deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Jeez. Then why don't we find out for ourselves?
What do you mean? You want to go to the studio right now?
No need. Just close your eyes.
My eyes?
Just do it!
Okay.
Oh, she's got a whip. Ooh.
What the? Did we teleport here?
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Dvaita, aren't we?
It just seems that way. We're not actually there. Last night, I scanned every nook and cranny of the scene. What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
Wow. It's like
Okay, so it's like Little Thief from
so
Ace Attorney Investigations.
Mosaic over it.
uncensored is fine.
Now, less digressing and more investigating. Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Alright, let's start looking around.
Ooh. Virtual reality activation. So sections we get to move, that's not just in Somniums. Nice. The VR allows you to walk around the scene and gather information. How about special vision modes such as X-ray can be applied to everything? Oh, that's true. If she scanned it, then she could have scanned everything with X-ray as well. By changing the special mode, what you can expect will change. This is a new feature. I'm not used to it. There's no time. Oh, I can switch to walking. Oh my gosh, I need to stop accidentally clicking out. My mouse is not remaining centered on the screen for some reason. It keeps on moving actually. Okay. Oh boy. Let's stop scrolling around. There's an electric kettle here. Imagine Ryuki just menacingly standing
during breaks.
like in the middle of the park, closing his eyes. There's something there.
Wow, I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because what?
Wow.
That's because I've gathered all data.
Yeah, okay, just as we thought. I see you. There's someone without an arm there. Actually. Oh, they're all missing body parts. What the fuck?
These aren't good for much other than for show.
Oh, they're just mannequins. Okay, I thought that they were something more than that. Whatever. Not as much as you can investigate when it's like this.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be
yeah, mannequins.
40
You're right.
hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point.
I'm surprised there's rigor mortis at all if the blood drained.
If it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors, someplace warm.
Rigor mortis was already fading, and the body had somewhat softened by the time it was found.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
What do we do at times like these?
Right, the X-ray.
Oh, there's actually stuff inside his body. How was that not found? Oh yeah, the body exploded. She actually scanned the moment it appeared. I mean, good on her, very diligent.
What's this? There's something inside the body.
3 things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate.
This would have been good to know earlier.
Red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily.
Oh, okay. Maybe they didn't know about it. It's pretty much just that.
By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
Alright, so it wasn't magic that made it explode. Inside the corpse is fuel that goes off with even the slightest impact. A fuse and substance that causes a thermite reaction. Oh, yeah, I have muted, sorry. I was just saying that I keep on clicking out of the screen, and it's a bit annoying. And I was also saying... there's not as much X-ray things as I would have expected. Really already investigated everything that has X-rays. Just these two things. But yeah, unlike when I was playing at first, in this playthrough it seems that my mouse is just kind of moving every time I drag like this. So like if I keep on doing that, now it's in my second screen, which is taking me out of it every time I accidentally click it. I will have to check out what the reason for that is again. With X-ray again, maybe we can do X-ray later when, what's it called? We find out some contradictions with what we know or something. Contestant seat. Nothing suspicious underneath.
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen. It's a podium used by the quiz show host. Camera. The body is shown to the entire world through that camera. Seems all the cameras see the same thing. That one's not even selectable. Checking yourself. Oh, are there two things here? I guess we need to investigate the head too, or the sign.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. Kind of like a man's, you know what?
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Yeah.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
The signboard was stuck in the corpse, so it's difficult to remove. Yeah, that's probably true, as you know. It's just introductory stuff, so it doesn't overwhelm you. With that said, I have now selected everything, and I don't know what else to select. Oh, wait, this thing. Amabi TV logo on each one.
Questions for the quiz also show up here, too. Huh.
Okay, now I have selected everything. Let's review this. No comment about the mannequins, really? Confirm the status before the body combusted. I've been doing that. Maybe there's something up. Took me luck / run.
It's a signboard.
Yeah.
Thank you for your input.
What's this? Getting a better look at it. It looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
Oh.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT.
Or a carbon nanotube. Oh, I see.
Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom.
Wow.
These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes.
This is a very Uchikoshi, bringing in like points of interest and then implementing the story.
Of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel. Anyway, where is the...
Where is the what? The source?
Anyway, where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Okay, so I was right to look up there. I was thinking that the body was attached or somewhere, but I didn't realize it was... Oh!
That way. Over by that red lamp.
That caught my attention before, too. Yeah, I saw this thread, or did I? But I feel like I didn't see where I was going to.
What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
The CNT extending from the corpse was threaded through the ceiling beam and tied to the light switch. I suppose we'll have to investigate that. In real life, I mean.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here.
So who was near the light
With the clues
switch?
we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
Was it Nagito Komaeda again?
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
The truth reenactment allows you to find truth with information you have gathered. Answer Thomas' question was the best answer. Only by correct our answers will your truth be enacted. Is it time for hold it homes?
About that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
That's
But the
true.
stream went on, no
So it's just the lights on, wasn't
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
There's a light switch.
Well, I think I know what did it.
Seriously? Are we really doing this? Okay.
That's the switch that powers.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out.
Are you sure?
Let's try to think of something else.
No. Was I wrong? Maybe it was the body itself. Since it's connected. The CNT extending from the corpse was
CNTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the light switch to turn off.
So as it was falling, the switch turned off?
The corpse was
It's elastic, I guess, so it can keep going down.
Then how did it fall?
The Kelika's power outage. Very Nagito. How did the corpse fall down? The rigor mortis softened. That might be a good idea, actually. Actually, how does that make sense? It wouldn't, like... Unless the body itself is propping itself up. Which I think is doubtful. The CNT attached to the switch was pulled. Okay, well, I doubt, like, the culprit would be there, because we should have scanned them otherwise. So it probably was the rigor mortis then. Somehow it's set up so that he'd be holding on to the beams. Plus, we had that evidence, yeah.
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down.
Very precise way to fall down in front of the camera.
Why did the body explode and burn?
Well, that can be explained by using the X-ray mode. It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction.
Alright.
The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
Alright, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting, so keep that in mind.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor! You're too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But...
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Macadamy Award.
Macadamy? Like, the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started! Ready?
No, those are macadamias.
Action!
Hi!
Oh no, this music.
The culprit.
The Ota music.
Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
75% United.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now.
Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well... It was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward, onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets soft.
What are you doing, Ryuki?
It needs to be soft and squishy! Like an octopus!
This scene makes no sense. I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it!
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
Yeah, that would pull it, even if it hadn't fallen yet, all the way down.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives. And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion!
Cut! Good work! I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
Yeah, it wasn't, because I didn't even need to be there for the actual fall. A body has been discovered!
It all makes sense now. That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
Oh no, my interactables are all gone. Alright, Tana, what's up? About the reason the corpse's cross-section was facing downward.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
Oh yeah, it's to aim its trajectory.
The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
Why did the culprit blow up the corpse?
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
These ENT carbon nanotubes is highly flammable carbon material. It doesn't stand a chance against 3000 degree temperature, but it bonds with oxygen to create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flame. Alright. About the time rigor mortis would subside.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right?
Right.
Would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
So, to wrap it all up, the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search for the people who might have the intel we need is #1 rule of investigation.
Alright, time to follow our leads.
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean... the director, Shinpei Wagai?
Right.
Oh, he's playing an important role now.
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Alright, let's head there. Time to follow our leads. Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket, which was also in the first game, 11:30 p.m. Oh wow, a better view of the portraits up there. I don't think they were that high resolution before.
There he is!
Ah, shit!
What?
Damn!
Oh, looks like we're gonna do a QTE. Oh no, what are we gonna do?
Ryuki!
Okay, I just wanted to see what would happen. Look what you did. I thought we were homies in the first game. It's fine. Destroy that thing. Twink obliterated. Now, obviously not realistic in real life, but if you have an AI, it should be fine.
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here!
My bad.
An apology is not gonna cut it!
Yes, yes.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right? I can't go to jail! That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror. I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said...
Terror. I feel like I heard that before. I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on chance. Before you start preparing on stream, do not let anyone near the studio during that time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you the night of the 11th.
So me and the staff haven't met this terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Yeah, come to class 3A in Sekiba High. You'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
Let's does that look? Oh my god, shit. Isn't that a bit fast?
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics, Chikara Horodori.
No way. It can't be.
Look what you did, chat. Nothing to be done. Ryuki, Chapter 2. Ikume Shrine, February 12th, 10:15. Oh, I love the song.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Thanks.
Sure you can. Free veto. Ooh, we're doing 2 of these.
It's perfect. It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Right. Window. Table. Chair.
Ryuki, can you not rub your face on it?
I'm not!
Blackboard, locker. Monitor. Door. Teacher's desk. Alright, I guess there's nothing except the corpse then, huh?
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Huh. And we went to Tokiko after syncing with this guy. So he died pretty much right after we synced with him? That would have to be the case.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that... it has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts.
Is
I
it?
couldn't let this chance
I guess
pass
those are
me
bones.
by.
Wouldn't actually let you see someone's organs? I feel like they'd see a faint outline.
There aren't any other clues here.
The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have an internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. It's similar to how suction cups occur. Ugh. Yo, Vashmir. Cat in a box.
Well, satisfied?
I just realized you aren't allowed to move in that, so I guess it wasn't technically a fully fledged virtual reality thing. About the now message, the Terror sent to Chimpe.
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpe to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Chimpe.
What about the security cameras as Sekiba High? You mean at?
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious. Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
No, where's my jokes about washing belly buttons? From this, what's the term? It's like a very specific Japanese term. That's whatever. Is Terror the culprit?
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this Terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
We were talking with her.
With me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing
She's
but
doing
a
the thing.
simulation. A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible. In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Nice Japan branch, 12:20 a.m.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
Every time she does that, I lose it. Oh my gosh, this window's so bright, what the fuck? Oh, it's window right. I'm dumb. Didn't look like a window last time I was here. But then again, we did come at night. Yo, Mamoru, my homie, what's up? Anything suspicious about Tokiko?
Not really. She's a kind woman. But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something.
Fair enough.
As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that.
They're totally in bed with each other.
Bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
Why the sunglasses?
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What?
What a degenerate.
Shut up, Tana. About this room.
As you know, this is the president's office at the NICE Japan branch.
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it?
It's very pretty.
Yes. The flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
She was doing the thing. Alright. Jean's right half did not teleport. Chimpe one guy. We'll get to that part later.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shika.
We'll do it chronologically.
Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world.
I don't think she claimed it was teleportation, did she?
Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa. I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things. And there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of NICE have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if NICE is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join NICE in it?
The next one that we discovered was about Chimpe guy. So we'll talk about that next.
No, I don't.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
But what? Alright, fine. About Chikara's murder.
I know of the incident, of course. However...
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horodori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of NICE. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horodori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and NICE are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps NICE and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that NICE and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
I guess that was our assumption to believe that they were different. What do NICE and the Order of Percent believe in? I am struggling to remember whose voice hers it belongs to, but it's so familiar. Can't really... It's like at the tip of my tongue.
We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what NICE believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent, we are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
Undertale.
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go. An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I see. So one wishes to remain inside and exploit the simulation to their benefit by activating God mode.
Like that, but I know what you mean.
Whereas they want to break free.
If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable.
Those eyes.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
About Chikara's research on immortality.
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie. By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science.
Yep.
In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter.
I mean, it's not like...
The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher.
How do I describe this?
However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi.
It's not scientific in the sense that it is scientifically determined, as in through trial and error experiments or something like that. So it's not falsifiable. It's just scientific in the sense of it's based on some mathematical principles and probability. So it has a more mathematical foundation than it does scientific one. But nonetheless, it does have some scientific merit in the same sense that some other mathematical theories hold sense. Like Fermi's paradox, I think that's the paradox where it's very similar to this one, asking why we seem to be the only intelligent life in the universe, when the paradox, it's a paradox because mathematically we should be, life should be a lot more common, based on all the thousands or millions of planets and star systems we've seen, and we should see some traces of it, but we don't. And there's some solutions to try to solve that, like such as it's actually much rarer than we think, or the other civilizations just blow themselves up before we could sense those signals, or we truly are just first ones, but there's no solution to it. It's just a paradox, you know, as are all paradoxes. And it is based on a legitimate kind of principle of some mathematical equations calculating the probability, and so is the theory of simulation.
This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity.
So the holographic principle was covered by Zero Time Dilemma. It's referring to... What is it referring to? Actually, never mind. I'm thinking of the anthropic principle, but the holographic principle is referring to, I believe, how all our three-dimensional information can be imprinted onto a two-dimensional source of information communication. I forget its relevance, but I believe it's related to the edges of the universe, the black hole, and stuff like that. And theory of relativity, that needs no explanation.
The measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
Uncertainty, I guess. Oh, nice. The explanation for each. The holographic principle. Please explain more competently.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane, just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity.
Waluigi.
However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world. Only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
Okay, that's fine. Again, you don't have to feel obligated to say the entire thing. This is for your enjoyment, so thank you for staying all this time. I hope you enjoyed it so far. See you around, Zabi. For the rest that are sticking around, I'll be playing for a little longer, actually maybe just for 10 minutes longer. I'm aiming for 3 hours each, at least. With that said, I'll talk more about my schedule for this after. Peace, Zabi. Also, what's with the "that's a nice watch" thing? The processing speed problem. I don't think she mentioned that, did she?
Say this world really is a simulation. Then that would mean a computer or something that's running the simulation exists somewhere, right? But it doesn't seem realistic that everything that happens in the universe could be derived by calculation.
Yes, you are right. However, there is no need to calculate every phenomenon. Only what observers see and experience. Take the measurement problem in quantum theory. It explains the inexplicable phenomenon observed in the double-slit experiment. Quantum matter appears as particles when observed, and as waves when not observed. For the latter, its position cannot be specified because it exists as a stochastic wave. Therefore, it must be calculated and processed as the entire wave, and is impossible to reduce. The faster an object moves, or as the effects of gravity increase along with the increase in mass, time progresses slower, as I'm sure you know.
And that's related to processing speed?
Yes. When the load during calculation is increased, a phenomenon akin to a processing failure occurs. That is why nothing can exceed the speed of light. The calculation wouldn't be able to catch up if acceleration is infinite.
That sort of makes sense, in a self-consistent kind of way. Let me explain the double-slit experiment. We shoot a ray of light toward a board with two slits with a screen behind it. This causes the rays to be distorted to look like stripes. This is because light has the property of a wave. Then what would happen if we shot a light molecules one at a time? The light molecules will show up as a dot on the screen. By continuously doing this, the stripes reappear. Why is this? The light molecules are only being shot one by one on the board, and so shouldn't have the effect of a wave. The next part of the experiment was done using the detection devices to see which slit the molecule went through. This caused the stripes to disappear and only two lines appeared on the screen. Isn't that interesting? When it's not being observed, they appear as waves, but as soon as you try to observe it, they appear as lines, aka particles. This is the gist of the detection problem in molecular theory. The Swedish philosopher's claim.
I'd like to ask you one thing. Beings that are far more intelligent and advanced than we humans. Do you believe a civilization of such beings exists anywhere in this world? And by this world, I mean all possible worlds in the entire universe, including those outside of our own.
So this would be the perfect paradox.
Out there, probably.
I agree. Taking that into consideration, we're left with three possibilities. 1. Civilization hasn't reached a level of technology advanced enough to create a simulation that can't be distinguished from reality. 2. Civilization has reached a level of technology advanced enough to accomplish this, but it hasn't for some reason. 3. Civilization has reached that
it's just
level of
rationale
technology
for the simulation
and has
problem.
no strong reason not to use it. Therefore, they've proceeded with creating an intricate simulation. Which of these do you think is most likely?
Are you saying it's 3?
That is what a famous Swedish philosopher believed, at least. He further explains, that civilization must have run simulations millions or even trillions of times. In which case, it would make sense to believe our world would be included in one of those simulations.
You're saying it's far more likely that we're one of the countless simulated worlds, rather than a world that exists in the one and only reality. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Additionally, the simulation in the real world may be a simulation itself, kind of like a Matryoshka doll. Just so you know, I'm not saying I believe the simulation theory. The simulation theory isn't too credible because of the Matryoshka aspect. Yes, you can just give up at any point of the conversation. Hey, that's a nice watch.
I see. Then let us leave it at that. In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true. But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation.
Holy shit.
Or even bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
What does that look?
Has this woman lost it?
Isn't that more of like the order of percents beliefs? To make use of it.
Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with WingSync.
Oh yeah, I forgot to WingSync with her. That's right, I didn't do that last time. Jeez, what the heck? Alright, WingSync. Can't believe I forgot to do that with the last time. Or maybe it just didn't let me.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through WingSync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind. Using a regular sync.
Oh. Ooh. Couldn't even take her though. I guess that the answer is yes, if we're already here. What? She just consented? Like, I get like coercing them once they're here, but how did we even get her to come here so fast?
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from Boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control room.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea. Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine, so please.
I did not expect you to be doing another.
But you...
So soon. I thought it'd be a lot more longer of an investigation phase.
I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal? Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
Ooh. Guess we're in our office. Damn.
I wonder if this is the Nye's president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for Nyes.
Where the hell is this coming from?
N!
Okay. Not that I know why.
A!
Angry!
I...
Incoming?
X!
Jesus Christ.
Ray.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shinku River Ray. The Shinku River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess.
Sorry about the background noise. Seems that we got someone taking a shower next door. Naizaloddle's intentions stare into Tokiko's abyss. It seems like Tokiko was threatening someone, like peeking into her mind's abyss. You might discover something.
This is such a quiet place. So empty and blank.
Maybe that's Tokiko's mental state. Pretty eccentric. Hopefully we can find something here.
Looks like we can only interact with that ripped up book.
Right. Let's investigate.
Well, I think... Oh, shit. High-pitched noise. I think that's a good stopping point for today, actually. So let us just save our current game. And go ahead to the title screen. But yeah, thank you for joining me today, everyone. We will now be finishing up with the stream. So yeah, thoughts so far. We got a lot done. 2 miniature simulation things, although one of them was the only real one. And we also had, what's it called? We had one Somnium that was pretty rad, with the music and everything. I love Tokiko's design. I'm really interested in what's going on with Naizaloddle. We'll just have to see what happens with that next stream. And it seems that the half-body killings, just like in the previous game, is progressing as we actually continue the investigation. It's not just an after-the-fact murder, but rather an ongoing kind of crime that's been committed. So we will have to see as we go then. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, Azinu, and everyone else who decided to join. I'll see you around later, Azinu, most likely. We'll see. Oh yeah, I need to let you know about my schedule for this. So the next time I stream this will probably be next weekend. My original intention was to stream it as like whenever I felt like it, maybe every couple days, even including the weekdays. But I just recently learned on Twitter through some guy who pointed out the official website stated that this game does have a gamer's stream policy, which is that they do not want people to stream this game past a certain point in the story. And that will be chapter 3. The end, up until the end of chapter 3 is fair game, and then once you reach the end, you stop there. So I've decided to slow down my original intentions, and honestly, well, it looks like we're just beginning chapter 2 directly with the Somnium. Maybe a bit before that or after that, but we might even be like ending chapter 2 already by the end of this. So let's just have a slow burn a bit, slow it down, and enjoy it while it lasts. Because the next time I play this, once we reach the end of chapter 2, or chapter 3 rather, will be the game releases in Europe, European locations, in July the 8th. That is the reason why they didn't want streamers to play, to avoid spoilers, so I respect that. Of course, they probably wanted to do it to maintain sales as well, instead of having people freeload watching streamers. I mean, I don't mean to call you freeloaders. If you enjoy the game, definitely consider buying it to support the developers. It is, or you can just continue watching me play it and consider buying the next installment too. Either way, that's how I found in a lot of games. But I digress. The actual time that you can stream is around a week after, on July the 15th. So that will be chapter 4 onwards. But we still got like a couple more streams before we reach that point. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my anticipated schedule. Thank you for joining me, Azinu and Chokichi, and anyone else who's sticking around. As for what else I'll be doing, I'll probably just be doing host mode as usual for those who don't know. But yeah, check out the rest of my content if you're interested in gacha games of a very specific flavor. Alright, see you around, everyone, and take care. Have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.